Hello. I learned in feature writing the importance of emotion in writing, whether that be in a long feature, short feature, even up in straight news, because the quotes that the people will give you, that emotion, that certain quality of text, you can't create that.
I'm Dan. The most important thing I learned in feature writing was to do things early and on time. Don't leave things to the last minute or they catch up on you quick and things get a little bit hectic. So try to get things done and get your interviews out there or your emails sent for interviews as early as you can. Get them done quickly and correspond with the teacher if you need to.
In feature writing, I learned to create outlines and contact your interviews and do your research and use Teresa's brain.
A former first year, so what I learned in feature writing class was basically how to tell a story, how to keep people interested.
I learned that it's okay to make mistakes and you're not going to get everything on the first try, so always go to help first.
Feature writing, I learned to always expect your work to be criticized.
Don't panic, take a deep breath and think about what you're going to do. Outline is really, really important. So when the long feature, remember to do the anecdote and the main theme, sub-theme, da-di-da-di-da.
What I learned in feature writing would be the aspect of structure with a story.
I've learned how to properly tell stories in different formats.
Okay, so in Teresa's feature writing class, I definitely learned a few things. A main one would be to read your writing out loud. Also to create an outline. I don't really create them and now I do because Teresa always used to tell us that we need to know what we're going to be writing about before. I don't just dive in now into writing. I really think about what I'm going to say.
I just learned a lot about how important it is to do how much research you need in a feature story. It's a lot different than a news story where it's like, just going out and covering an event. For a feature, it really takes a lot of time to get the proper research done and have all the proper background information you need before you go into an interview.
I learned lots about the importance of finding colorful characters that can really move the story along in a meaningful way.
The biggest thing I learned in Teresa's feature writing class was to read my pieces out loud so I'd be able to really catch the details that I missed in between.
What I learned in feature writing is that Teresa is literally an angel sent from heaven above. What I learned in feature writing is the potential for a feature is everywhere. Anybody you know has a story. Everything you see has a story behind it. So really it's not that hard to find a topic to write a feature about.
Well, I learned that strong writing and good facts can only take you so far. Your story really lives and dies with quality of your experts that you talk to. And you gotta be really persistent chasing down your experts because sometimes they don't always want to talk to you.
I learned it's important to be empathetic when it comes to writing a story and talking to people. It's more important to get the emotion and the personality behind a story and to create that character and to develop your story further.
What did I learn in feature writing? To be honest, a lot, but I'm going to say the most important thing is you need to have an outline. Because if you don't have an outline, then you bring whatever you write to Teresa, she's just gonna rip it apart and give it back to you, and then you just be like, oh my God.
Okay, so in feature writing class, I learned that getting an outline is really important because not only does it help you plan things, it also helped me realize when I had gaps in things.
You're gonna be under a lot of stress.
In Teresa's feature class, I learned that it's okay to come to her for help and to get your experts in right away and all your interviews, and yeah, just get in her help.
Don't procrastinate, start your stories right away, try to find your sources right away, and go to class. Don't miss class.
Alright, so I learned that you should read a lot because it makes you a better writer.
Read the sign, man, read the sign. But I think feature writing is a great class. It taught me how to write an album review, gave me the confidence to write an album review. I love music, and I've always wanted to review the music that I love, but I didn't really know how. And I think feature writing really helped me accomplish that goal. And writing a solid album review, so I got to give all credit to one of the best teachers anyone could ever have, Teresa. She's a great teacher. She cares about the students, and she'll work with you until you get to that point. So thanks to Teresa for everything.
6, 6, 6, 6, 6.